your girl Advertisement here to do another video. It is just a simple Q&A. Everybody has literally been asking me questions left and right. Most people have been asking similar questions, so I kind of like just jotted everything down. Don't mind my nail here because I'm looking at it. It broke off me trying to put on my faja. Y'all know the struggle, ladies. Like, that faja is tough to put on. But anyway, I'm just going to go through really quick. I'm officially 12 weeks post-op. And let me just do a little quick spin. Yay. I love it. And I also did, okay, so I did the BBL and then I also did the arm lipo. So the BBL is the fat transfer. Pretty much my doctor just sucked out a lot of fat out of my stomach, my love handles, you know, my back, my waist, everything, trying to get it, you know, that little Coke bottle shape type of thing, and then put it in my bottom. So took out fat from my arms. I don't really see the difference. Like, y'all let me know. Go look at my first video, my initial BBL video, talking about my medical clearance and stuff like that. I can even try to insert a before and after of the arms, but I don't really see a difference. Like, I still feel like my arms are really, like, look at that. That's horrible. But I am about to get in the gym. I'm about to start working out. Actually, I can't do the gym because the gyms are closed due to COVID-19. So I'm gonna be in my living room, y'all. I do need a personal trainer. All right, but let's get right into it. But I'm also gonna do a little advertising for my business, y'all. I own Pinqish LLC. If you want to go check me out, that's Pinqish.com. And I'm wearing the gloss right here. It's like a nude, but this is mocha caramel, y'all. Mocha caramel. Like, I make these homemade from scratch. Like, I honestly love this one. It smells so good. Love it to death. Anyway, this is my brand right here. If you want to go check it out, I'll insert the link down below. All right, but that was just a quick little advertisement. If you are interested in watching this Q&A video, continue watching. And here is a thumbnail. Hold on, we're gonna get cute for the thumbnail. All right, real quick. So the obvious question, but a lot of people still are asking, is who is your doctor? My doctor is Dr. Dowbak in Miami, Florida. My recovery house was V's Recovery. That's V''S Recovery. I'll insert the link down below. That's on Instagram. All right, let's see. If you're interested in like my BMI, go check out my first initial video talking about my medical clearance. All right, so question number 1. Does the PREOP stop you from draining out? That's what I heard. That was the question. So she heard that PREOP stop you from draining. I mean, I can't honestly answer that question. I'm not 100% sure. I have not heard of that. But if you really want to get technical, my experience was I mainly only drained when I got my massages. So walking around the house, you know, I wasn't draining all over the floor, bleeding and leaking everywhere. You know, I had the poise pads to stop that as well. But even then, my poise pads were not like saturated. So there's a possibility. Question number 2. What day did you actually start feeling better since you didn't film after day 5? Oh, okay. So I know exactly which video she's talking about. I'm going to link that video in there as well. So I'm 12 weeks post-op. I still do not feel 100% better. I'm actually sitting down. I'm 12 weeks. I started sitting down sometimes from like 9 weeks on, but I'll only sit down like at 9 weeks. I only sat down for maybe like 5 minutes, and it had to be something soft. Like if I was sitting on a couch, I would sit on the edge to where only my thighs can feel all of the, you know, take all of the pressure. I still use my BBL pillow when I'm driving. That's still a little uncomfortable, mainly because it's just still sensitive. But right now, my chair right here, it's pretty sensitive. I mean, it's pretty soft, so I don't really mind sitting down on that. But as far as the lipo areas, my back still burns when I'm getting up. So say for instance, I'm laying down, my back will really be burning. I could be sitting down in the car from driving, sitting down right here. When I stand up, when I change positions, my back still burns. So I still do not feel 100% better. A female that I know personally, she told me that she didn't start feeling like no pain like 5 months out. But I mean, my butt is still a little hard in some areas, mainly at the top. It still hurts sometimes. My hips still hurt sometimes, but you know, the main area where I feel pain is probably just the lipo areas. Do you think having meds on hand and immediately taking them after surgery would have helped? I mean, because I was in so much pain, so having meds on hand before, okay, so when you go, how it worked for me was my surgery recovery house. They had my prescriptions. They took them the day before surgery and they got them filled. They kept them at the house. So if right after surgery, if I was able to pop a Percocet, yeah, I'm pretty sure like the Percocet would have kicked in a lot faster and I would have been feeling a lot better. But that didn't happen. So if you're going into surgery, I highly recommend that your recovery house go get your medicine filled the day before, and then you already bring them to surgery. You tell your doctor, hey, listen, I just want to pop a pill afterwards, you know, when I wake up. You know, that's up to the doctor, depending on the anesthesia. I don't know, you know, they probably want it to wear off a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, but when I tell you I was in excruciating pain the second that I woke up, like I really regretted it. Like it was really, really bad. Don't let my experience steer you away from getting, you know, your surgery. If you're interested in getting your surgery, go ahead, girl, go do it. Do exactly what you want to do, okay? But everybody's pain tolerance is different, all right? So question number 4. How was the BBL experience? The BBL experience was pretty interesting. I mean, from before the surgery, like talking about, you know, losing weight, taking vitamins, all of that was so exciting. I stopped smoking. I stopped, you know, drinking. That stuff was so exciting. Getting to Miami, being able to like record a couple videos, the experience as far as meeting friends. Like I have a lifelong friend that I love to death. But, you know, that's my girl, you know, but that experience friendship wise, that was dope. Just the excitement of going into surgery was very exciting. Like that experience was amazing. But once I got the pain, if there was zero pain, that experience would have been amazing because everything just went well. Everything, thank God, you know, praise God, everything went absolutely well. So I want to say the experience was really amazing, but you're gonna get some type of a pain. Like you're getting tough surgery. I mean, after, you know, when I came home my first day, I stayed in the recovery house for maybe like 5 days. But then when I came home, you know, it was a little tough trying to get back to my regular routine. Each time I looked at my body was different. So, I mean, I would say the experience was pretty fun. It was fun. And it's something that, you know, a lot of females, of course, they, you know, a lot of people don't agree with, you know, plastic surgery, but that was an experience I couldn't live without. Like, you know, you only live once, and it just was like, you know, people were like, don't get your surgery, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know, I want to do this because I want to do it. And if I wouldn't have got it done, like I would have missed out on that experience. So it was definitely a learning experience as well. I'm not gonna hold you. All right. I want to get my butt and breast done. So what do I need to do and where did you go? So I went to Dr. Dowbak in Miami, and you want to get your breast done. Dr. Dowbak only does BBLs, I believe. I don't know if she does tummy tucks or anything like that, but I know she does the BBLs. She does not do breast. So for the breast, I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually interested in getting my breast done too, girl. So when you find out, you come let me know. But as far as that process, you really, okay, so the first thing I would definitely recommend you do is go on YouTube like this, watch videos, watch other dolls, and learn, like, get to know their experience. It's like a give and take. You'll take from every experience, okay? So we give you our experience and, you know, what we went through, but you take from out of that, and out of my videos and out of everybody else's videos, you take what you want to take out of it, and just get to learn the process of it as far as that. And then I would also recommend you to go on Facebook, go to some of the groups. Like I'm in the Dowbak group, surgery group. There's a body yum or a body XUM. It's something like that. It's a couple different surgery groups that you can go on, and, you know, ignore all of the negative talk, because everybody's going to have, you know, their own opinion. Everybody's going to have their own opinion on, you know, your doctor that you really want to go to. So at the end of the day, stick with get in your brain, do your research on each and every doctor. I would say get a list of your top 5 doctors and break it down. You know, do 5, break it down to 3, and then keep those 3. And then, you know, once you do your hard research, people's before and afters, then that's when it's like, okay, pick your number 1 doctor. And I'm going to actually say something about this too. Picking your doctor, I want to do a whole video on this, but something really quick. Picking your doctor for your surgery is not based off of people's before and afters, okay? Because I can go to my doctor and I can ask for something that you probably wouldn't agree to. Like for me, I asked for, you know, a little more hips. And a lot of women, some women might not want hips. So my before and after would look bad to them, because it's like, oh, you know, she got too much hips. Or, you know, I might go to a doctor and I say, you know, hey, I want the Coke bottle shape, but, you know, I don't want my butt to be real huge. Like when you look at me face, like head on, I want, you know, the Coke bottle shape, but I don't want a big butt. So you can't really base off, you know, how good a doctor is based off of their before and afters, because you never know what their conversation before surgery was. Okay, a lot of females, let me see it before and after. My before and after picture has nothing to do with, you know, your decision on picking your doctor. It should be, let me see it before and after, as well as what did you ask for? And are you happy? Are you satisfied? Did your doctor take care of all of your needs, all your concerns? That's how you pick a doctor. Okay, so we went a little off. All right, so number 6, wanted to get my body done after having a baby. Oh, I just wanted to know, where did you go? Who did your surgery? Yet again, another repetitive question. I answered that already, but, you know, getting your body done before having a baby is, I want to say, a must, okay? Because I have 3 children. If I wanted more children, I would not have got my body done yet. I would have waited until after that child. But I have 3. I am done. No more for me. But, I mean, you know, it happens. You can, slip-ups happens, accidents happen, or you can actually get your body done and, you know, meet a man, meet your Prince Charming, and he's like, hey, you know, I want to have a baby with you. You know, it doesn't really matter. But for me, I would say have your baby first. But it's not always planned like that. You know, if God wants you to have a baby, God's going to, you know, give you a baby. Okay. So y'all got my opinion on that. Question number 7. How was your recovery process? I want to get one. So, I mean, I kind of feel like I explained this in this video as well as previous videos. My recovery process, it was very tough. It was hardcore. You can't sleep. You can't smoke. You can't drink. You can't, your life is not normal after that. You know, even people around you, they treat you different. You know, taking care of my 3 children was hard. It was a hard process. I'm not gonna lie. And for anyone that says, oh, it was easy, you know, I wish mine would have been easy. But yeah, it was a tough process, y'all. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just being 100% real. That's all I'm being. Okay. Let's see. Question number 8. I'm so mad my phone is slow. I was in the middle of watching your video. how is your pain tolerance? My pain tolerance is pretty high. I went and got, I had 3 C-sections, and my last C-section, I only took like ibuprofen or Tylenol because I lost my Percocet prescription. I left that in the hospital, and my doctor unfortunately could not write me another one. So my pain tolerance, I want to say it's pretty high. Like, it gotta be. Like, I can take IVs. That's not a problem for me. Tattoos, I can sit there and get, tattoos. That's without screaming, crying, So, I mean, I'm normally good with needles and stuff like that. So pain tolerance, I'm pretty okay with. And then she also asks, because, how's your pain tolerance? Because I'm thinking about getting it. I'm so lazy to go to the gym. And how's the healing process? And what is the price range, if you don't mind me asking? And you got all 3. I just wanted a BBL fat transfer. What's the arms? Oh, the arm lipo. Okay, so I'm going to break some of her questions down. So majority of her questions I already answered. The price range. What is the price range, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I don't really know. The price range could be from like $3,000 to like $15,000, depending on who you go to. For me, my surgery cost $6,600. My doctor originally charged, let's see, $6,000. No, my doctor charged $6,100. So she charged $6,100, but I added on the arms, and the arms were $500. As well as, let's see, she says she wanted a BBL and a fat transfer. What's the arms? The arms is just the arm lipo. I feel like I already said that like 20 seconds ago. I'm sorry, y'all. It's still early. I didn't even have my breakfast, no coffee, nothing. So that, number 8, that was a lot of questions in one. I hope I answered that question for you. Number 9, hey boo, don't judge me. Sorry, but can I see your results, please? I was like so into your videos. She said she's hella excited for me. She was just curious how everything ended. Okay, girl. So the before and after, I don't know if I posted it before and after, but I would definitely post the before and after here. How did everything end for me? Everything is, I mean, it's still an ongoing process, Okay, question number 10. How long was your surgery, and what did you get done? I answered what I got done already. How long was my surgery? I don't know. My surgery was scheduled for, I believe, 6:30, 7 a.m. I think it was like 6:30 a.m. And then I want to say I was at the recovery house by like 1:ish. So the surgery probably was like maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, because of course, you got to wake up from the surgery. You got to get the anesthesiologist. So maybe my surgery in between 6:30 a.m. I didn't probably get back there to do the surgery till like maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock, probably like 7:30. So between like maybe 7:30 to like maybe 10, 11, I'm not 100% sure. How can people afford this? I have no help. What did you get done? I answered what I got done, but how can people afford it? I mean, you save up for what you want to save your money for. For me, I use my tax return. So that, I didn't touch any money in my savings, my checkings account. I just simply used my taxes, okay? And I got a lot back. So, that's that. I would just say, save your money. I would say, set your budget on where you want it. Like, if your doctor charges $15,000 and your budget is only $6,000, don't go to that doctor. Set a budget and save. Open up like a savings account and just save, or keep adding money into like, a penny jar or something like that. Question number 13. What's the price? I said that in this video. Oh, did you have to pay for surgery separately from the care for a nurse afterwards? So, and I wanted to get surgery, but I don't know where to start and what doctor to go to. So, like I said before, you start off by, I said that in this video already, but you know, just start off by doing your research. And then she also asked that I have to pay separately for the nurse. So yeah, so the recovery house was definitely separate. I paid close to $1,000 there because I stayed there for quite a while. And I would say if your surgery cost you $6,000, go there with at least $9,000. Like I'm not even joking, y'all, because for one, you need to pay for your flight and you need to pay for let's see, even if you don't get a recovery house, you need to pay for an Airbnb. And make sure if you choose a nurse, make sure if you choose an Airbnb, get you a nurse, okay? My doctor is not recommending you go to, you know, just your friends. Like, you actually have to have a nurse taking care of you. And I would say pay that nurse, pay your recovery house for at least like a week. If I could have chose to stay there for a full week, I think I did five days. But get you somebody that's going to wait on you hand and feet. Like, I promise you, you won't regret it. It's well worth the money. Okay. But yes, I did pay. I answered that already, but I did pay separate for the doctor surgery as well as separately for a nurse. Okay, just wanted to let you know, I want to get this done so bad. Can you tell me a little bit about the pain and where you went? I feel like I answered that already. See, a lot of these questions are very repetitive and we're almost done as well. Yes, I'm so happy for you. How long were you in pain and how much did you pay? I answered that. I'm still in pain. I paid $6,100. And hey girl, where did you get your body done? You're looking so good. I'm looking for a doctor. See, like all of these questions were pretty repetitive. So if you guys have more questions, I want to say drop them babies down below, as well as go check out my last video because there's so many questions on my last video that BBL wise, like there's so many questions in them comments and I try my hardest to respond back to everybody because there are good questions in there. And I didn't want to take the questions from those comments and put it in this video because it's already on YouTube. So if you want to know more in details, there is some detailed questions on my previous video. I will list the link down below. Go check that video out. Go watch it, y'all. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching me and supporting me. Before the BBL videos, my YouTube channel was about like maybe 200 to 300 subscribers, y'all. Now we are at 697. Like, I just want to say that I thank y'all so much for watching. I hope I'm putting out good enough content. I hope that, you know, this video answered some of the questions. It was like, you know, basic questions. It wasn't nothing really crazy. Yes, and stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be doing a video on my business. I'm going to be doing another BBL video talking about, how to pick a doctor correctly, okay? If there's any other videos that you guys are interested in me, you know, doing, y'all know I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100%. I'm going to keep it a bean. You feel me though? But no, I really appreciate y'all so much. I hope I didn't leave anything out. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want to see more videos, y'all have to keep the notification bell on. Turn the notification bell to all. Okay, so y'all can get notified when more videos drop, y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all really, like, I'm getting so many friends from just doing this surgery, the whole process. Thank you guys. I can't even do this because look at my nub. So I'm going to do this.